up here in Galveston was, it was great. You know, I mean, this is an island. How much better can it get? You know, summers were filled with going to the beach and swimming and stuff of that nature.
Galveston, it is wonderful. It's crazy at times, but it's just wonderful. I'm so happy to be a part of an island. Not many people can say that they live on an island in the USA. So I'm just glad to be here.
We're beautiful, you know, I mean, sunshine, you know, palm trees, bikinis, you know, I mean, what could be better than living on an island?
I snapped it up. I can't do it anymore.
Do a snap.
I ran out of snaps. You snap.
Galveston is 37 miles all the way around. At its widest point is 4 miles. So that means Galveston is long. It's a peninsula. We are the piece of land that actually stops a hurricane from being massive at the oil refineries just on the other side of Galveston Bay. We are a necessary evil, you know, but we're beautiful.
At times, the community comes together. Like during Hurricane Ike, we all came together.
When we were leaving to evacuate, my mom was telling us to put stuff in a car. And so me, Amber, and Ashley, which is my stepmom's children, we ran to the beach. Because, you know, we stayed right behind the beach, and we ran to the beach. And we were standing, and the waves were just going freaking everywhere.
That's way before the storm even came.
If you saw that, like, I've never seen the seawall with the water level
swelling like that.
It was like, we had a Hooters, it's not there anymore.
Yeah.
The year before Ike, there was another storm called Rita. It was supposed to hit Galveston Island. They called for an evacuation of the island. They began to call for evacuation of the mainland. And we went all the way to Temple, Texas, running from Rita. Rita didn't hit Galveston. This gave people the idea that I ain't running from no storm. So when Ike came along, a lot of people said, I ain't going nowhere.
We heard that you stayed through Ike.
Yeah, my partner and I, we stayed during Ike. We had an option of leaving, but we didn't want to go to nobody else's house. You know, we're very private people. You know, our lifestyle doesn't allow us to be living with somebody else, you know. And we thought about it, and I questioned him, and he was like, okay, babe, we got food and everything. We got supplies. We'll go ahead and stay. Didn't know that it was going to be bad, you know, than what it actually was. Yeah, I haven't been to this place since Ike hit, so. It brings back a lot of memories, you know. Like I said earlier, it's kind of like an eerie feeling because we wrote it out in this place, and yeah. It's good to see that they're remodeling it because it's been up since the 60s. It stood Hurricane Carla. She's still standing. He didn't really damage it except pretty much the inside of it. And then some of the, like I was saying, some of the nails and stuff was coming out of the fixture up there. The way the house is made, it's like straight back. So when the window broke and the door flew open, all the wind just went straight through the house. It was very scary. The sun was shining, and we were just sitting on the porch long enough until it was unbearable to sit there. The door had a blind over it, like these blinds down here, and when I opened it, the wind just took it and just pulled it off the hinges. And so we jumped up. We were afraid, so we jumped up and we went inside.
That was a devastating time for me because when I came back and found out that my house had burned down to the ground, that made me really sad because I had all my photos, my toys, my videos, everything that I had was inside the house and it burned down to the ground. Being in the second grade, what would you say going through that time? That made me feel sad to know that everything that I had was gone.
Posed by climate change that maybe people elsewhere don't see as immediately.
Yes, because we live on an island. We live on an island. We see it every day. And people who live off the island, they only see a portion of it. They don't get to see the full picture.
As the Arctic begins to melt, you have to understand that Galveston is an island. When I left Galveston in 1967, our beaches was almost a block away from the water. Our beaches now are less than a block from the water. 100 years from now, Galveston Island may not be here. The warnings that are being given will at some point hit on ears who are in a powerful enough position to do something about it.
You're not looking at climate change like I look at it now.
Yeah.
I didn't look at it then when I was your age like I look at it now. You
And-
know, you pay more attention to a lot of things. You know, I guess once you get older. Not calling myself old, but you know, as time goes by, as you hear things, you start to notice things. You know, there's a problem.
Yeah.
You know.
I hope I don't live long enough to see it go away. Galveston's a beautiful place to live. It's a beautiful place to raise a family.
I love being around Galveston. I love Galvestonians. The people in Galveston are wonderful. We have all types of ethnicities here. White, black, Mexican, you name it. It's all here in Galveston. Galveston, it has a lot of history. It's fun. The community comes together.
Growing up here in Galveston was remarkable. It really was.
Your mercy will be obtained everlasting life. And always remember, if one of us doesn't make it, none of us will.